first day going back to training camp is a learning experience, and it's definitely a learning experience for us being together for the first time, getting in a new system. So, everything is kind of on the fly right now, but we continue to get better.
Well, did it feel like you never left?
No. No, I can't say that. Can't say that because I'm learning a totally different system with a new coach, with new guys around besides Andy, so it's different.
LeBron, did you speak to the team before today's practice or last night or anything?
Yeah, I spoke to him today before the practice.
What was the message?
Just got to build our habits. We got to build, character, and we always got to protect each other, no matter what's going on, through the best of times, through the worst of times as well. So, let's see what happens.
LeBron, you said yesterday that you can't waste a day. You only had one day of practice. Do you get the sense that the other guys get that?
Well, yeah. I mean, we understand it, and I plan on coming back in here again later on, even though with coach only scheduling one, I'm probably come back in here and get some more work in. We have an opportunity to get better. I think we did that this morning. Huh? No, probably. Yeah. Yeah.
What did you learn about David Blatt off today?
He's very efficient. He doesn't like to repeat himself too much. Like I said, he threw some stuff at us today, kind of learn on the fly. See how we can, comprehend it and make it happen from there. But I think everyone that was attentive. We made mistakes. Obviously, it's the first day. We all made mistakes, and we're trying to figure them out. But it was a good first day.
LeBron, you're obviously used to. Like he's not trying to necessarily impress people. He just is himself. I mean, did you get that vibe from him? Like he was.
Well, he shouldn't try to impress no one. We shouldn't. People get caught up in trying to impress people instead of being yourself and who you are and what you stand for, and that's what he's about. You know what he stands for. He know what he's here to do, and that's to lead us, and for us to win ball games, and that's all that matters.
That's a tough job to walk into, though, right? I mean, he's never coached in the NBA, and he's got to coach you and Kevin and Kyrie.
Or you can have the alternative and not have me, Kevin, and Kyrie. So it's going to be tough no matter what.
LeBron, I know it's day one, but anyone or anything in particular stand out to you, surprise you?
Well, I mean, it's tough to say. We have so many great players out there on the floor right now. Everyone is in pretty good shape. No one's in game shape right now, probably besides Kyrie, Deli, and Andy. Those guys played all summer. But we're all just trying to get our legs up underneath us and continue to battle through it.
LeBron, you're obviously used to being in a leadership role on any team you've been on. What are you trying to accomplish here in terms of finding your leadership voice with this group in a new situation?
Well, it's the same for me. I won't hold back. Obviously, I'm going to continue to learn the new guys that I'm playing with, and you communicate differently with each and every one guy. You don't communicate the same way. And as I continue to learn people's personalities, continue to learn, how to approach them, how they like to be approached, and I'll be able to lead in that instance. But I won't hold back at practices.
Aside from being home, what was it that intrigued you about this team and saying that this is a place you could continue your career?
Well, I mean, coming back and my letter kind of spoke for it, knowing what this city and Northeast Ohio, what I mean to it. It had a lot to do with it, probably 95% of it, and and the fact that Kyrie was here as well. It's a huge part. I never played with a point guard like Kyrie Irving. A guy that can kind of take over the game for himself. And if we need it, so that was a huge thing, and that was way before we even got Love and and signed Mike Miller and the rest of the guys and Tricks and the rest of the guys. So that was very intriguing.
LeBron, when you play, mentioning playing with a point guard like Kyrie, when you play with a point guard who has that kind of scoring ability and ball handling ability, is there an adjustment for you or for him in terms of playing off the ball? Maybe.
Well, I think it'd be more of an adjustment for him than me because I just spent 4 years of doing it. Playing with D Wade, and we had our adjustment period where we both had to move off the ball. And it was something that we weren't comfortable with. Going into it. I come in here doing it 4 years in a row where I played off the ball a lot, and I developed, my inside game. I developed my catch and shoot jump shots and things of that nature. So it could probably be a little bit more adjustment for him, not for me.
When David said that he thinks it would be good for you to keep it fresh, so you may not have to handle the ball quite as much as you have with that super team.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's always good to stay fresh. I mean, for me, I handle the ball when I get the ball off the backboard, because I'm a good rebounder. I like to rebound, and I kind of push it from that instance. And in certain sets, I probably handle the ball a little bit, but it's Kyrie's show. I mean, he's our point guard, he's our floor general, and we need him to put us in position to succeed offensively. And he has to demand that and command that from us with him handling the ball.
LeBron, when you get back in March with Z's retirement, what impression did that night make, seeing how everyone embraced him? Did that have any sort of impact on your decision to come back?
Nah, not at all. Nah, I came back for one reason only, and that was to support Z. It was nothing else. I flew in and flew right back out.
Did you give any thought at that night to come back? I know you said that you never thought about it after the season. Did you allow yourself to go with that?
No, I didn't. It was a great night, and I was happy to be here to support such a great friend of mine, and all his accomplishments. But it didn't linger into my mind at that point in time.
LeBron, it seems simple, but how difficult it is for a dominant scorer, ball handler, to adjust to just being a catch and shoot player?
Well, you don't want to be just a catch and shoot player. You adjust to what helps the team the best, and for me, I handled the ball a lot my first 7 years in the league, and then I went to Miami and kind of had to play a different role, and it definitely helped me improve my game, and I can believe I could do the same here. I'm not going to just throw away my ability to handle the ball, because I can do that as well, but knowing that you have someone like Kyrie and also Dion, who also can create things off the dribble, you can kind of play off them.
In the last few years, you had sort of co-leaders of the team, several guys who are leader of the team. There's really nobody who's your peer on that this year. How is that different? How are you approaching that differently?
I take full responsibility of it, being a leader of the team, and obviously we have guys that lead as well in their own facet or in their own ways, but I don't mind taking full responsibility of all the leadership role of this team, and that's what I'm here for.
About 4 years ago, you were standing here pretty much in the same spot and dealing with the aftermath of a playoff loss to Boston, and then a short time later, you decided to go to Miami. In what way have you changed the most in that time?
I don't know, just mature, like anybody else would do in a 4-year span, I would hope. Being in your 20s, I would hope you would mature from 20 to 24 or 26 to 30 or whatever the case may be in your 20s. And that's it.
I know you'll rebound because this team is blessed with a lot of good rebounders. Will it free you up to do other things?
Yeah, it will, but my instinct is to always kind of go to the. I've always been a very good defensive rebounder, and it'd be hard for me to stay away from it, even though we got Andy and Tristan and Kevin Love. Those guys dominate the defensive rebound. So if I take a few away from them, they might be really mad. So I got to pick my spots.
When you talk about coming back to Northeast Ohio, what you mean to this place and what it means to you, you mentioned in your letter talking about winning championships and what that would do, but you also talked about the other things that you can do for this area. What are some of those things that you're planning on doing or that you've already started?
Well, it's not even me actually going on and doing it. It's just people using me as inspiration. Being in their backyard and being back here. I understand that I'm a role model to a lot of kids, and they look up to me in so many different ways, either as another parent of their household or a superhero or a brother or whatever you want to put me as in their household. They can use me as inspiration to make their dreams become true, then I'm happy to be that. So, it's not me all the time going on in the community and doing things which I do as well, but it's more of, just my presence.
Sort of a validation of the place, too? Like it's cool to be from here as opposed to not?
Well, I'm from Akron, and which is 30 miles south of here, but that's not too far. So, for me to be able to be back and be in my hometown, to be in Cleveland, basically, the hometown professional basketball team, and do what I love to do on a day-to-day basis, and that's play the game of basketball.
What would a championship mean more here?
Why? For multiple reasons. I don't want to get too ahead of myself because I don't want to talk about it too much because then it can be used as a sound bite. You guys won't play my whole answer, so I'm not even going to get involved in that right now. We got a long way to go.
Do you have season you kind of went into the year working on free throws and you improved in that area? Was there any specific part of the game this summer that you were really focusing on?
Yeah, on my conditioning. I conditioned even more with when I was on my diet, so I got in some really, really good conditioning. I felt a lot better than I thought I was going to feel today, and I think that had something to do with it, just not carrying on some of the pounds that I had coming to training camps before. So that was the main thing.